Hi guys, so I start laser hair removal tomorrow. It is March 22nd or the 23rd today. I should know, but I don't. It's March 22nd. I'm going to go with March 22nd, 2022. I start laser hair removal tomorrow. And since you are recommended to shave before your laser hair removal, I am familiar with electric razors. In the past, I have used this razor as well as the Manscaped razor, which I do like as well. I just needed to, since I do start treatments tomorrow, I did want to get a fresh razor. I could have gotten a fresh Manscaped razor or a fresh one of these razors. It doesn't really matter. I personally have had much trouble with shaving. It's never been something that I've just been good at or that has come naturally to me or even been easy for me, especially since I am plus size. Just go ahead and tell you what it is. I'm overweight. So it makes it even harder for me because I can't really see past my tummy when it comes to anything below the tummy. This video is not going to be very I don't want to say it's not going to be very edited. It's not going to be very censored because this topic is to deal with health. It's not going to be something that I censor because when it comes to helping someone and improving their health, this is serious to me. I've had major issues myself when it comes to health in the topic of body hair and shaving. So anyways, this is the razor I purchased. I got it from Walmart. The first time I purchased it was like around the start of the pandemic in 2020, I want to say, and it was $40. It is again March 22nd, 2022. This razor is now 27 something and some change from Walmart, so under $30 now, which is awesome. It lasted me about a year with regular maintenance, so I'm pretty familiar with this razor. I did get the package for the Brazilian as well as underarms. So how I'm going to shave before my first laser hair removal, I'm not going to use any of these guards. If they make you more comfortable, you most definitely can use the guards, especially in the sensitive areas. The shortest guard is going to be this green one here, these are all going to get you under an inch, which is what you want before you start laser. So if you do have to use a guard, or if you're more comfortable starting with a guard or using a guard, I would start with that one myself personally. It's also a little bit smaller than some of the guards that will leave your hair a little bit longer. So I'm going to not use a guard. Like I say, I'm pretty comfortable and familiar with my razors. Electric razors, just take your time. And a tip as far as this particular razor, this right here is a screw. This part right here next to your lever, which also affects the how close your shave is going to get. If you pull this lever up, forcing this this razor up, you're going to get a closer shave. If you pull this lever down, it's going to bring this particular shorter blade, it's going to slide down to like exactly where it's at on this picture, and you're not going to get as close of a shave. So again, there's a screw here, and if you take a screwdriver, you can loosen or tighten that screw, which is going to make your electric razor more or less loud. So you can fine tune it to, because it can be very loud, which was super intimidating to me at first. I'm like, it sounds loud, it's going to hurt, but it's kind of like a hairdryer. It's loud, but it doesn't hurt per se. So yes, you can fine tune this to change like how loud it is and essentially how much it's going to vibrate against your skin by fine tuning this screw here. So of course I tune mine down to where it's not loud and it's not like super obnoxious. So again, this is a new razor. This is how it comes packaged. Where's my powder? This video is catered to both men and women, by the way. I know this clip is probably going to be super duper long, but I just want to help as much as I can. So I'm not really going to try and make it more or less short. If that's okay with you guys. Another thing I would recommend in my experience of shaving, oh, by the way, this is my comforter from Kuwait. You see, like, what is that in the background? This is a bed sheet from Kuwait. Anyways, another tip I would recommend is to put powder on your skin first. This is the only particular reason why I have this powder is for shaving. It is a talc-free powder. Nothing special about it other than that. It does not burn. It does not hurt. Has no particular smell. Smells like regular powder, I guess, baby powder. It's just talc-free, and it's safe for intimate areas. So this is the Vagisil Daily Intimate Powder. Again, this is a video for men and women. Men, you can use this powder. It's not gonna hurt you. It can only help you. So it is found in like the ladies section near ladies feminine hygiene products, soaps, that kind of thing is where you can find this powder. Summer's Eve makes one as well. It's a little more scented than the Vagisil powder, which I don't particularly recommend or not recommend. I have just always bought these and used these. They don't really go bad. I usually buy 3 at a time. I'm kind of like couponer or like a bulk shopper. So when these went on sale one year, I bought 3, and yeah, that was before 2020. It's 2022 now, and I'm still using these guys. I don't know if, is that an expiration date? Whoops, getting powder on the bed. Is that open? No. Okay, never mind. They last me a long time. I guess that's all I meant to say there. So yeah, those are my tips. See, are there any other tips I can give? I just want to be as helpful as I can. Recommendation that I got from someone from Ideal Image was to exfoliate before shaving to kind of loosen up any hairs that may be blocked or trapped under the skin. Exfoliating lightly, gently will kind of, loosen up some of those hairs and kind of free them so that they are out where they need to be when it's time to shave. So how I'm going to prepare right now, it's about 10 p.m. My first appointment is tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm going to take a body shower, exfoliate, and I'm just going to use a washcloth and a bar of Dial or Dove soap. Just a mild soap. You don't want to go super crazy or throw off like your skin pH or anything like that before shaving. Just nothing crazy, nothing major. Keep it simple. Especially if you have sensitive skin, just keep it simple. So I'm going to use a bar of Dove soap. And actually, I'll show you guys my little hygiene bin here. I'm just going to go in with this. I've used it before. It's super gentle. Quick disclaimer before I go into the scrub that I use and why. I am new to scrubs, you guys. I'm not the biggest or most knowledgeable person on exfoliating or scrubs, so please take this advice with a grain of salt. Do what works best for you. And if you know more about scrubs than myself, or you've been exfoliating for a while, please share your tips down below with me and others. Pretty gentle. What am I trying to say? Pretty gentle for a scrub. It's not as like sugary and it's not as coarse. Why do I have tissue here? Let's move this. What I have to say about this exfoliator from Dove, it's not as coarse and it's definitely not as scented. So I do recommend this. Actually, I'll open it to kind of show you guys the consistency of it. And even on the top here, it says moderate. So it's not going to give you like a super rough scrub. I've tried rough scrubs, and like I said, I don't particularly recommend them. This is just kind of like a really fine, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a really fine scrub. Just take a little bit out my hand. It's almost like lotion. Rub it in a little. So when it's rubbed in, it kind of, this is the consistency that it has. I don't know if this is helping anyone, but it's like a fine scrub. It doesn't have much of a smell. It doesn't have an obnoxious smell either. I put my hand off. So yeah, to bathe, I'm going to use this Dove body polish. And I don't believe I have a bar of Dove in here, but I'm sure you guys know what just a regular smuggler bar of Dove looks like. Or you can use Dove body wash. And then once I get out, the only thing that I'm going to put on my skin before I shave is this powder. And my tip, another tip, I'm just coming up with all types of tips. This is a super long video. This may actually be a separate video for in case anyone has any questions. If you are plus size and you have a hard time, or like, I'm not even going to say if you're plus size. How did I get scrub on this hand? If you have a hard time seeing everything, it's going to be very important when you shave that you can see exactly what you're doing everywhere. So if you cannot see everywhere, use a mirror. No matter how you position it, how you position yourself, use a mirror. Make sure that you can see everything everywhere. Some of the positions that you have to get into to shave are not comfortable, so I recommend doing a little bit at a time, taking frequent breaks if needed. Don't rush just because a certain position works for you and it's uncomfortable. Just do it a little bit, take a break, and then get back into it when you know you've regained like some arm strength or something like that, or whatever, you know. And then I do have another quick tip. I don't recommend pulling the skin taut when shaving either, because once you let go of the skin, it's a tip I've learned from a doctor here on YouTube. Once you pull the skin taut and you shave, and the skin retracts back to where it started at, you're just giving ingrowns a chance to pop back into place, basically, once your skin pops back into place. So I don't recommend pulling the skin taut. In some places you can gently pull the skin taut, or just get it out the way if you need to, but not necessarily like pulling it taut where like you're stretching the heck out of it to get to where you need to get to. So I am coming up on 13 minutes worth of tips here. That's all I have for now. Best of luck to you all. If you have any tips or if you've learned anything, please leave them down below and share them with the rest of us. I plan on documenting this entire journey here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys could tell, as I was showing off some of the products, I'm just going to give a little background here at the last 30 seconds of this clip. A little bit on my demographics. I am African American. I'm just going to tell my age. I'm African American. I'm 23 years old. I am about 50 pounds overweight right now. I am working on losing weight. I'm trying. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Those are my demographics. I do also have a condition called hidradenitis suppurativa. That is why I looked into laser hair removal. And that gives me some trouble sometimes, that HS. So if you also are similar demographics or know anything about any of those things and how they've affected your body, then this channel is for you. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Again, you know, I would love to share more of this type of content to help somebody out, because this is beyond just like a video to help someone shave. It's literally health, for me at least. This goes all the way to my health. My hair follicles are kind of crazy also, so yeah, that's a little backstory about me. I would love to have you here, Queendom of Creativity. Thank all you beautiful kings and queens for watching. Have a blessed day.